Hi, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. Hit the subscribe button. I don't know if you guys heard about Dr. Umar Johnson. I heard that um, the man, Mr. Charlie, I'm trying to be funny, told him that allegedly told him that he could not accept any more donations. They shut his donations down. Yes. Let me know in the comment section if you heard that. I know on his YouTube, he has a YouTube channel called King Kong of Consciousness. He usually posts every day, literally posts every day. He hasn't been on there for 7 days. So I don't know what's going on with him. They shut down his donations and now everybody is saying that he, everybody is saying that he's scamming people. People have been saying that for quite some time. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think that he is scamming people? Um, I personally don't think that. I don't think that he's scamming people. To be perfectly honest, I think that his heart was in the right place. I think that he had the right intentions. But I think that he had been taking donations for so long to the point to where they think that he's it's it's starting to look suspicious. And I don't know if he owes the IRS money or and maybe that's what it's about. He owes the IRS money, and the IRS, when you're taking donations like that, they can't keep track of your income. There's no way for them to track your income when you got a situation where you're accepting donations. They can't keep track of your income. They don't know exactly how much you're taking in. And so because they don't know how much he's taking in, they maybe he owes taxes and they don't know how much he's taking in. So they figure all the money that he's taking in, he ain't dropping them no tax money. So we might as well go on and shut him down. Now I don't know for sure if that's the reason. But a lot of people are saying that he's scamming and that there's no school. And he actually showed on his channel. I mean, he showed people because I watched him pretty regular. Because I agree a lot with what the brother says. There's some things that I don't agree with him on. There's some things that I disagree, and I have vocalized them here on my channel. Um, there's some things I don't agree with him on, but I would say a good 90% of what he says, I agree with him on. I mean, the brother, he definitely be on point when he talks about the black community and stuff like that. And he's pro-black. He's a Pan-Africanist. He calls himself a Pan-Africanist. I was doing a little research on Mr. Umar Johnson, and um, let's see, as you can see, says Dr. Umar Johnson is a doctor of clinical psychology, certified school psychologist who specializes in working with parents of African American children who receive education and are diagnosed with disruptive behaviors. So he helps people. He helps parents with black parents with when the school system always try to the school system historically the school system, the white school system here in the United States has always tried to place black children in special education classes. And he educates the parents on what to look for, how to read the um, the letters and stuff that they give you. Um, IP, IP. I can't pronounce it right. I can't say it right now. He educates parents. He wrote some books about it, and he tries to help black parents to to um not fall for that because they always try to put black kids. Historically they've always tried to put black children in special education. So he educates black parents on how to not and black children are statistically are more prone to be misdiagnosed. Black children are more prone to be misdiagnosed, and sometimes they're put in special education if they have behavior issues. So he educates this. So I think that's good that he does that. And it says here that he wrote, his some books, and um, he says he went to the Philadelphia College of Orthopedic Medicine. Uh, so he so he did go to college, and he's got um, some education behind his belt, um, and everything. And he's trying to. He believes that black people should educate their children. I agree with that. And he was really, really trying to get this school up off the ground. He was really trying to get this school going. But I think the mistake that he made was that I don't think he wanted to accept any help from the government. And he was just trying to do it solely on donations. And a lot of people were starting to get suspicious because, he was waiting on the HVAC, and it wasn't. I don't know. He just seemed to have a lot of excuses as to why that wasn't getting put up, and he would show the school in progress. It seems like there has been some progress on the school, but he's doing it, trying to do it by donations while simultaneously traveling across the country, giving speeches and things like that. And so I don't know if that's where most of the money is going on his travel expenses. I don't know. I'm not really in his business like that. So I mean, I'm not. Don't quote me on anything that I'm saying here, but a lot. It was just. It seems like to a lot of people, it was taking him a long time to get the school up and running. But I don't think he was accepting any help from the government, and I think that's where the problem lies. Because anytime you open up a school, or you're trying to open up some type of school, a special school, you can get government grants. You can get government grants to do it. I don't think he wanted to. His pride would not have let him accept help from the government, and I think that he wanted the support from his people. But only problem is, well, there was a lot of people that was sending him donations and stuff like that, but there's a lot of people think that he was scamming. I personally don't think that I think that his heart was in the right place. I think that he was really trying to get this school off the ground. But I just think that it was taking him too long to manifest this thing. You know, I think that he wasn't working hard enough to get this school off the ground. That's what I think. I think that he wasn't working hard enough. He wasn't being consistent enough because he's traveling all across the country doing these speeches and stuff. And it's only 24 hours in a day, and you're only one person. So I think that he needed to focus more on trying to get the school up and running, trying to get the HVAC system in there. And he kept coming on his channel saying the different reasons why, that he was having some difficulty with contractors and things like that. And it just seems like to a lot of people he was making a lot of excuses. And now here on Google Maps is the school. I pulled up the school on Google Maps, and this is the outside of the school on Google Maps. And it just seems like, you know, um, he he's got the right intentions of trying to open a school, and I do think that black people, we do need to educate our children, but it's just that he was taking too long. I believe that he was just taking too long to get this thing off the ground and get this thing up and running. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to. I pulled it up on Google Maps here. I'm trying to get it scroll around, and I can't seem to. Yeah, I'm trying to scroll around some. But yeah, this is the now I put this up on Google Maps. This is the outside of the school. The outside of the school look a little rough. The outside of the school look a little rough. It looks like it needs some paint or something on the outside of the school. And I just don't think that he was being consistent enough. He hasn't been consistent enough with trying to get the school off the ground. And something like that, you got to be more consistent, with stuff like that, and he was traveling all across the country doing all these speeches, which is all well and good, but because he was trying to open his school, he should have been focusing more on trying to concentrate on opening the school more so than I just don't think I just don't think his focus should have been more on trying to get the school off the ground. So, and I don't know if it was an IRS issue, but that's going to really set him back. If he can't take donations, that's going to set him back. And maybe the reason why he hasn't been on his channel, maybe he's trying to fight it. Maybe he's trying to fight it, this situation. Um, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, this is the outside of the school here. See that? This is the outside of the school. And it looks a little rough on the outside. It looks like here he painted the door African colors. And you can take a look at the neighborhood that it's in. It looks like it's kind of in a rough neighborhood. It's in Wilmington, Delaware. It looks like it's kind of in a rough neighborhood. This looks like a kind of a rough neighborhood that the school is in. And so the neighborhood looks rough. So I just don't think he was focusing enough like he should have been. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It's not scrolling forward like it should be. Yeah, I can't get it to scroll. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, here it is. I couldn't get it to scroll. It was stuck. So the neighborhood, yeah, as you can see, the neighborhood that the school is in looks a little rough. See, I don't know what's going on with this Google Maps I got on here. See that? Yeah, this neighborhood is rough that the school is in. You see that? This neighborhood is rough. Here's some kids sitting at the. I don't know if that's him sitting on the stairs here. I don't know. It's like somebody. I don't know if that's him sitting there with some kids. I don't know. They got the faces blotted out, but there's some kids sitting on the stairs at the school. I don't know if that's him sitting there or not, but um, yeah, it's a little rough. This neighborhood is a little rough where the school is at, and that looks like I think it's next door to the YMCA or something. I don't know, but yeah, as you can see, the school the school looks like well. This is August 2019. This is according to this. It's August of 2019. This capture. So as you can see, I don't know if that's him or not sitting on the school, sitting on the stairs. But I just don't think that he was being consistent enough with it. I mean, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Do you think he was scamming? Do you think he has the right intentions? Um, I just don't think and I think his pride wouldn't let him take no money from the government because you can get government grants. You can get anytime you're trying to do something like that, you can get government grants, especially if it's going to create jobs. You have to write. I know grant writing is hard. You have to get there's people that actually know how to do that. Write grants. You have to write it up. You have to write a proposal up and all that for them to and before and submit it to the government. And it's a process. It's a process that you have to go through, but it's worth the process. It's worth the process. And I don't think he wanted to do that. I don't think he honestly don't think he wanted to do that. But this neighborhood that this school is in is rough. It looks rough, you know. So, and I just don't think he was being consistent enough. But let me know what your thoughts are on this. Let me know what you think about this. You know, there's a basketball court there. Yeah. Let me know what your thoughts are. But the school looks a little rough on the outside. Look at that. It looks like mold or something. Like a lot of water damage and stuff. It looks like the outside walls need to be painted and um, the school looks rough. The school looks rough from the outside. It looks like it's in a rough neighborhood. So he's got a lot of work ahead of him. And he did show the inside. There was videos where he showed the inside of the school and showed where um, there was progress being made, and it looked like there was some progress being made. He had some type of back in September. He had some type of a festival or something. Back in September, he had some type of festival that everybody came and a lot of people came and went to and um, on the school grounds, and you know it seems like he was making progress with it. It's just that he just hasn't been consistent with it. And he won't take any money from the government. So I don't know if the government is saying, well, you taking in all these donations and you ain't paying no taxes. We don't see no school being going up or whatever. So maybe he's in the process of trying to fight that. Because he hasn't been on his channel in 7 days. So maybe he's in the process of trying to fight that. Because it's going to be rough if he can't take donations. So let me know what your thoughts are. I do think that his intentions are in the right place. But I just think that he is dropping the ball. So hit me up in the comment section. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, notification bell. And until the next video, be blessed.